Change of pace here. We're going to go with a newer MRE from 2018. We've got menu number 23, Pizza Slice Pepperoni, that was packaged by the Jalapeno company. And we're switching away from some of the brown bag ones to switch over and try something, at least from this most recent decade. This MRE has a fairly sparse contents list. It's not as big as some of the others we have seen, but it does have some interesting components. Of course, we've got the main menu item, which is the pepperoni pizza with cheese and sauce, done by the Bridgeford Company. It's got a date of 2018, 296th day. Got an oatmeal cookie, trans fat free, with a 288th day of 2018. Cherry cobbler, blueberry, from the 284th day of 2018. It comes with its own sleeve with the nutritional value. A package of Italian breadsticks, trans fat free also, with the date of 2018, 293rd day. We get jalapeno cheese spread, chocolate protein drink powder, and then an accessory pack A. It's interesting to note that the MRE info menu identified a accessory pack B, but this had just one of those things that they may have had more A's handy when they grabbed them. Also, as we'll move along, there's a hot beverage bag, of course the long brown spoon, and a flameless ration heater. Let's check out what's in the accessory pack. This accessory pack was packed on the 311th day of 2018. It has gum, coffee instant type 2 spray dried, sugar, creamer, non-dairy, toilet paper, moist towelete, matches, and iodized salt. And then, of course, like I said, the spoon, hot beverage bag, and the flameless ration heater. We'll go ahead and get everything heated up and then give it a try. We've got our mains in the blueberry cobbler cooking up, and while that's going on, we've put together the other items on our tray. We've got our Italian breadsticks here. They're still fairly soft and pliable. Smell kind of like the wheat bread, but with Italian spice. Pretty good. We've got a oatmeal cookie that was broken too when we opened it up. This is an interesting MRE because it's basically 2 or 3 snack items with the blueberry cobbler and or dessert items, I mean, with the blueberry cobbler and the cookie, and then the chocolate milkshake. We've been shaking that up in its package with 8 ounces of cold water. See how that turned out. It seems to be ready. It looks very thick and rich. Looks and smells pretty good. Give that a try here when we have our dinner. We'll go ahead and try our instant coffee out. Went ahead and put the creamer and sugar in there too. Seems to mix up just fine. Standard instant coffee. This was in a brown paper sack as opposed to the Folgers or commercial brand, but it seems to look okay. We'll go check on our mains and see if we're ready to get those out and have some dinner. Okay, we're going to try the blueberry cherry cobbler first. The pizza's still finishing up. It feels like it got nice and hot. Okay, that was a little bit hard to open, but we finally did get it open. Looks like it has nice chunks of blueberries and the apple cobbler oatmeal style crunch with it. Nice and hot. The cheese spread we put in with the main and the entree too, and it looks like it's heated up nicely. We'll try putting it on some of the breadsticks. Well, it's kind of oily at first. Kind of chunky. We'll save some for our pizza. Next we have the pepperoni pizza. We'll go ahead and try some of this. We'll start with our coffee. Pretty sure that'll be okay. Yep, it's just your standard instant coffee. Good flavor. Not terribly strong. I may have put too much water in it, but it goes well. The original menu was supposed to come with a drink mix, a cold drink mix, but this one, like I said, had the Accessory Pack A, so we get the hot coffee. I don't know if that goes so great with the hot pizza, but at least we get the chocolate milkshake. Let's try that. It mixed up okay. There's still a little bit of the powder left on the top, but it's got really dark, rich chocolate flavor. A little bit thicker and darker than your standard hot cocoa, but overall a good flavor. And frankly, if we'd maybe used more room temperature water as opposed to cold, it might have even mixed up a whole lot better. We'll go ahead and try the Italian breadsticks by themselves. Like I said, they're nice and soft. Kind of reminds me of the wheat snack bread, but again, it's got the Italian seasoning throughout it. The flavor of those aren't too bad. You can really taste the Italian spices in the bread. It's a little bit moist and not like a breadstick. It's more like bread, but the flavor's okay. Now we can try some with a little bit of the cheese spread, which should be a pretty good combination. Yes, that's a very good addition, and gives it kind of some real spicy flavor. And we might try some of that on the pizza as well. Well, the pizza itself resembles maybe what you'd get in grade school or elementary school. It looks a little bit overcooked and dark. There's obviously pepperoni and sauce and some sort of cheese on it. It's soft and warm, and the crust or bread is kind of a white bread as opposed to the wheat or wheat snack bread. It had a good smell when we took it out of the package, so it's supposedly one of the better menus, so we'll give it a try. It's got a good pepperoni pizza flavor. It's a little bit dry, but it's probably just the nature of how it was stored and made for the MRE to survive the test of time. But the spice and flavor is good. We'll add a little jalapeno cheese to it to see if that kicks it up a notch. like I said, it's nice and soft, not really moist, but yeah, the cheese spread certainly helps. Again, since it's the jalapeno cheese, it gives it a nice bite where you wouldn't need Tabasco like some of the other menus. Let's go ahead and try the cookie. It was extremely dry. It's just an oatmeal cookie, and it's fairly good size, and you can see the oatmeal in it, but it seemed a little bit dry and crunchy. But it's a good cookie. There's a strong cinnamon or nutmeg flavor to it, but oatmeal. It's somewhat drying. It makes you thirsty. Again, this would have been a good menu to have a drink mix as opposed to the hot coffee or the milkshake, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and try out the blueberry cobbler. It looked pretty good as it came out and smelled great. Nice, good blueberry flavor. Not so much cherry, but we'll see. It's got nice chunks of fruit. I can't really tell. Those look like probably big chunks of cherry and maybe small blueberries. I'll give it a taste. Yes, those big chunks are definitely cherries, and they have good cherry pie flavor. You've got some of the darker ones, of course, that are the blueberries, and they taste great. The oatmeal crumble is a little bit soft, more like instant oatmeal, but it adds good flavor. Kind of like a crust to the pie or the cobbler, and overall makes it pretty enjoyable. In reality, most of this menu is pretty well put together and tastes good. I'm sure it's going to be fairly filling. We'll go ahead and eat the rest of it. The gum just appears to be your standard white chiclets, and salt and towelete are usually found. We tested the matches, they still work, and of course the standard toilet paper. This is one that I can see being popular and causing the folks to want to trade for it. It's certainly got a good combination, and again, I think if you had the drink mix, it'd be just right. Thanks again for watching, and look forward to more videos.